Good evening. Yeah. It's time for Comics and Caffeine with Cliff and my good friend Rob for joining me, Mr. Not Near Mint himself.
Hello.
Across social media on Not Near Mint, including with those young whippersnappers over on TikTok. He's there too.
Whippersnappers? Well, I am feeling kind of that old because I did hear earlier this week that the baby from Three Men and a Baby will be turning 40 years old.
40. Do you know how sad I am to realize that I'm only 8 years older than that kid?
And how about, do you know that Watchmen is turning 30 years old this year too?
Yep. And does that put a knife right through me? Of course. You know, I still remember people talking about in the comic shop with such heart, you know, like it was still fresh.
Well, it's kind of like back even in the 90s when I'd be listening to a rock station and it says, we're going to be playing Stone Temple Pilots, classic rock. My classic rock, it's 1997. 1994 was this song. Is that classic? And now it's really classic. There's no questioning it.
Yeah, right now it's like, yep, the time has happened. You know what really gets me when I come across the classic rock station, but it's music from like 2002. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, I guess this does belong here.
So I was in Publix earlier today, and I start hearing Paramore. That's what you get when you let your... And I'm going, wait a second, they're playing this song? Come on, it's a rock song. Who is this for? And then I realized, wait a second, that came out in like the early 2000s, like 2009, 10. This is for the moms. Oh my God, the moms are now like the 30-year-old. Wow, okay, yeah, we're old. We're all old.
Yeah, we're all there.
Hey, Rod.
It's Rod. Yo, Rod. And Lyle, good evening. All right, so there's a lot to get through. I'll start with somber news. Turns out that Jacopo Camani, I hope I'm saying it right. He is an Italian comic book artist who's worked on many Marvel, DC books. He's currently on Generation NYX, and it was announced he passed away from complications with heart surgery. And I don't know, it's just heartbreaking. And like he has a beautiful line. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, I was reading Generation NYX, because I wasn't, but like he's got a beautiful catalog of work, and you know, it's just such sad news, but I did want to share. Yeah.
Well, it's like Mike Wieringo several decades ago, which is hard to believe it's now several decades ago, but the man died so young, and nobody ever knows how long they have.
Nope. There are no guarantees. And look, beautiful Wiccan cover of Wiccan's mom with Wiccan. All things I love. So anyhow, I am a little bummed, but wanted to share that. In the meantime, I dragged you here for so many reasons, but the number one reason apparently was we should talk crap about the Paramount situation.
Oh, I'm here for that.
All right, we said we weren't going to get into. We were going to save getting into it for the show, and then I forgot what we had gotten to. Right, so like, Paramount is a movie studio place, and like, so like that might be a better home than Netflix, but I don't know. I just feel like when the two evils are so great, I don't feel like there's a lesser evil.
So we just had the other week the cover of Superman versus Homelander. Maybe David Ellerson has watched The Boys and went, why isn't Superman Homelander? And maybe he decides to bring in Ethan Van Skeever or people of that ilk. And all of a sudden, now, hey, guess what, everyone? Superman's a white supremacist and Batman's part of the Epstein files. I don't want to see that in comics.
I feel like you just got into the pilot seat and you rocketed to absolute final nightmare. I'm not even there yet. I'm not even there.
I mean, I'm like Littlefinger in Game of Thrones of just think of the worst possible thing that can happen. And then anything else that happens that's better than that, hey, it's gravy.
That is
a way to look at it.
That is a way I'm going to choose to kind of look at it. More so I just really wish our antitrust laws actually worked, or that people understood them or knew how to do them.
I wish our laws worked.
I really wish our laws worked. It's so true that shit really is just a construct as soon as people come and say, no, I don't like that, so I'm not doing it.
I mean, even just the concept of our Bill of Rights, just our idea of you and me having that social construct, it's just an imaginary thing.
An imaginary thing.
Like Santa.
Some people might call it respect, but whatever.
Others just call it quaint.
Lyle wants to know how you're doing, sir.
Hey, Lyle, it's been a long week. It's been a long weekend, and somehow yet tomorrow I got depositions. So how are you doing? Hope you've been having a good weekend yourself up there in Canada.
It's deposition land. Oh, my.
It's sometimes the most boring thing. Please state your name for the record. And then it gets like 3 hours of, was it patent or was it latent? Until like Tommy Boy, the word road, it just loses all construct and meaning.
Very true. Very true. Oh my God, Tommy Boy is great. That was an excellent reference, sir. Excellent reference. My goodness. Oh no! Why do I keep getting J. Scott Campbell stuff?
Is that what emails you're checking right now?
Yeah, well, not really. No, I'm trying to like pull up like additional notes, and like I just keep getting backhanded with more Ethan Van. No, it's Ethan Van Sciver. No.
Yeah,
we should have never said his name earlier. No.
We've said it more than 3 times. Like Beetlejuice, we do not want him to appear, nor do we want any of his sycophants.
No. That's terrible. Terrible.
Like, oh, is he getting eaten by a shark? Oh, no. That's so terrible. Anyway.
This is funny. So, like, I think it's really funny. One of the Superman covers, Superman Spider-Man covers, it's not looking so hot. So, like, there's even a couple dudes who are like, "Hey, I'm offering a refund if you're really unhappy with this."
Oh boy, the Campbell cover. Normally, I'd be ordering, but out of all of them, I only have the main one and one extra, and that's it.
That's true.
So the Jimenez cover I really like for the cover A, but the other cover that I'm ordering is, of course, just because I am who I am, I just always believe if Adam Hughes releases a cover, I should probably get it. If it's not a ratio variant.
Yeah. And even then, maybe if you're lucky, you can roll the dice that week.
If I can get it at a good price, but when they go, hey, that's going to be $350. Hey, I would rather get an early issue of Amazing Spider-Man.
No, I hear you on that. But like once in a while, you can get the 1 in 25 for 25, or the 1 in 50 for 50, or even the 1 in 50 for 35. And very recently, because a book didn't do well, I've gotten 1 in 25s and 1 in 10s and 1 in 50s for under $6. Oh, look at that!
I was just going to say $7. This is the one where Cap, Falcon becomes Cap, and he takes over the mantle. And the A cover goes for like $10. This is supposed to go for $27. So fine, thank you. And it's Adam Hughes.
Right on.
Without kids.
Hey, it can happen. All right, so I keep hitting the wrong button. See, I'm jinxed right from the beginning of the evening. All right, kicking it right off for FOC. And you know what? Thanks, LaFeros. I'm still giving you credit, even though you're maybe not even here. So yes, he provided the slides for cover price. And so all of this, you should have your FOC in by tomorrow. Okay. So if you use, and okay, I'm not trying to like hand you over to anything, but Leftheros has comicsnation.us and he has comiclegion.ca. And he is still taking FOC on this stuff. And you get 15% off your first order. And an additional 5% if you use the code Black Crown. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I try to hop on the channels, try to see what's going on out there. But anyhow, so yeah, you can get a discount from him. And then, but if you use my comic shop, these are still available on my comic shop. I did my FLC tonight on my comic shop, and not for everything because I support my LCS, but for like all this Superman stuff, I was like, no, I'm just gonna do this over here. So yeah, Eternals 50th anniversary special. It's a one shot. It's the first appearance of Telegen, the Lost Eternal, and created by Patrick Stump, the lead singer of Fall Out Boy. Does that make this a small key? Probably, right? A microscopic key. It is still a first appearance.
It's also the Eternals. Who's the writer?
Listen, I know it's. I was gonna say it's the Eternals. It's allowed to be a small key. It's allowed to be a small key. It doesn't.
I mean, once upon a time, Neil Gaiman writing Eternals was something, and then Neil Gaiman's name doesn't mean as much as it once did. But even back then, when it had some kind of meaning to it, it was a $10 book at most. I mean, most Eternals titles aren't going to be even more than that. Shit, the first issue right now you can get for $30 or
this
less.
Is all true.
So I'll order it.
We have to acknowledge their movie not doing great played into that.
And whether people liked it or not, subjective. It just wasn't what people thought it was going to be. But also, to be fair, it's not like the comics were all that well constructed either, at least as far as a concept for people to understand and present to a normal audience to go, hey, this is what Eternals is. What did you talk about now? What is Eternals about? I mean, anybody that's watched it still has some trouble describing it.
I mean, I'm fine watching it, I'm okay. I'm like, I enjoyed it, but I know that I'm in the minority, so I just
it had some pretty moments, and I liked the end of it that actually finally played out in that Captain America movie.
That took a long time. That was insane. All right, so Eternals #1 50th anniversary special one shot, RB Silva cover, and I know some people will collect it just because of his art. And then that's that. Moving on to Feral. We've got Feral #21, cover A, silent issue from the point of view of a ghost hearing impaired cat. Ooh, Feral and Stray Dogs shared universe reveal and crossover strongly implied in this solicitation.
Yes, please.
Yes.
I have every issue and almost all the variants that are not ratio.
Now, you brought it up to me. And Feral issue 21 also has this Invincible Battle Beast cover available.
And personally, I think that's going to be the best cover of all the different crossovers. And I'm trying not to get the Invincible crossovers because I got rid of my Invincible long ago, stupidly. But, whatever. But I'm not going to get back on that train. But I am a collector of Feral, and that is a badass cover, and I'm pretty sure that people are going to want that in the long run.
I feel like I am going to agree with you. Now, things that we don't know people may want in the long run. Harley Quinn #60. It's the beginning of the Bat Quinn storyline. I don't know what to make of this, but she's still The Silent Sentinel starts here. Okay.
Am I getting it? Yeah.
Right. And
Am
I'm
I
sure
getting multiple covers? Yeah.
Yeah. Multiple covers, yes. I know.
Just two.
I'm sure what most people are going to be interested in is going to be the Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Batman 423 homage cover.
Bingo, baby.
You know, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy depicted by Gilliam March. So that's nice. I love how she's standing on the freaking chair. It's so funny to me. Look at Michael per order meow. Obviously, I feel this one's gonna be the seller. It's a great looking cover.
I'm even holding the D cover too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not that interested. Like, I'll go for this cover. I'm as interested enough to go for this cover. All right, next up, and this one I'm very interested in because I like the original series, Honor and Curse Eternal #1. Honor and Curse was a very good book. So I'm happy to see this coming back around at Mad Cave Studios. Any thoughts, Rob?
It's a great looking cover, and because Mad Cave has been putting out books lately that on day one are going for $10-15 like that, is Ted okay. So this book, while being a sequel series, I'm probably sure just because the weird FOMO collectors being what they are have no idea that there was a first series to begin with, and this will be a $20 book on day one.
I mean, I cannot confirm nor deny, but I feel like the feeling is right.
Because pretty cover. Just look at this series called Dead Samurai, where Bill Sienkiewicz is doing covers for it. And one of the last issues is just randomly going for $30. Just because it's a pretty cover.
You know. So Honor and Curse is about a promising young shinobi in feudal Japan who gets possessed by a murderous ancient war spirit after a violent training incident. And then the story centers around him struggling to maintain his honor while fighting the curse and a monstrous, unstoppable force of nature that forces him to become a protector in modern day New York. So there you have it.
So Highlander.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I like Highlander. I'm not going to say anything wrong with that. I want more material like it.
Highlander adjacent. Let's say that.
How about Berserk? I mean, similar.
Yeah, similar. Nice summary, thanks. All right, next up, we have got Hyde Street #11. This is cover A. I already find the cover very striking, and I love that it's Yvonne Hayes doing the cover. So we have the first full appearance, reveal, and cover of the Butcher of Hyde Street. And of course, this is part 1 of the Butcher of Hyde Street storyline. We're going to see more of this as we continue through FOC. I was hoping to bunch them together, but no. Oh, wait, hold on. I found another one. Come on. Move into place. There you go. There you go, kiddo. Oh, yeah, there you go. All right. Okay, so in number 11, we got the Invincible cover, also depicted by Yvonne Hayes. First full appearance of the Butcher, blah, 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 blah. But this is the Invincible Team Up Month variant. And of course, this cover is an homage to issue #1. And then last but certainly not least, this is the Mr. X-Ray cover depicted by Raza. Same issue, just this one's a Raza cover. I know he's got a whole fandom out there. So that's what this is about. I hope I didn't miss a comic that I actually want.
When in doubt, get Raza covers.
When in doubt, get Raza covers. All right, next up, Superman #36.
Hell yeah.
Part of the
Dan Mora, baby.
Yeah. I'm all about it. The Superboy prime time. Reign of the Superboys begins here. Dan Mora cover. Joshua Williamson story. Dan Mora on interior art. I don't know what else you need me to tell you, people. I feel like this is a good way to go. Yeah, Henry Cavill and Highlander. I'm looking forward to it.
There's also a nice looking Feria cover on cover B.
Ooh, actually, I will tell you this: all the covers on Superman 36, I'm in love with all of them.
Like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. ACO or ACO has been doing like these cover Fs or G. They're all going to be connecting to all the different titles. I wasn't really ordering them, but now I'm kind of regretting it because they look really striking, even though the color looks like it should be used on a blacklight poster.
Yes, but the characters actually look color appropriate. Everything going around them looks very blacklight. I like it.
The foreshadowing is great and everything, but for whatever reason, I didn't get it just because I was getting so many covers already.
It's a problem for all of us. All right, Void Rivals number 28, first cover appearance of Grand General Dukan. And it's a part of the Quintessence War. So I feel like this is big for the Energon universe, folks. Okay, next up we have White Sky number 2.
Sorry, I keep getting skipped on that series, so I don't even know what's going on right now because I get issue 20, miss issue 21, 22, get 23, get 24. I'm reading it online here and there, but I don't know why I'm not getting every issue.
You need to have a serious talk with your LCS.
Yeah, I know. Just like White Sky. I ordered it, didn't get it. Dorks number 1, ordered it, didn't get it. Can I talk about any of them? No, just other than I'm off of it. I'm not going to pay $40 for a White Sky 1 or 80 to 100 for a Dorks number 1.
I mean, again, I don't disagree. But yeah, if you've been reading White Sky, I mean, it's only issue 2, and it's the first appearance of a psychic medium named Walter, who we don't even know if we'll ever see again because this book is still new.
It's only issue 2. There's no lore. It just started.
I mean, it's hitting the ground running. All right, next up we got Wonder Woman number 18, Absolute Wonder Woman number 18. This is a Yasmin Putri cover. You called it. Cover Price loves it. Left Theros loves it. We're all about it. Thoughts, sir?
That was going to be one of my main picks just because anytime Yasmin Putri does just about anything, especially after her Nightwing covers, her Marvel covers are just weird because Marvel books in general are just weird right now. But if Yasmin's doing a cover over at DC, I'm going to try and pick that up no matter what. And there's a reason why. I mean, just look at the gorgeousness on that piece there. There was somebody else that did, I think, the cover. I'm not even going to say names. I don't want anybody to be distracted from their artwork. But it just looks so computerized. And hers, you can tell that it was fully hand-painted. And I prefer it.
I mean, yeah, this one just looks right. I'm just going to agree with you on that. Feel like it's a beautiful cover. That's that. Where am I now? All right, next up, it's more of the Superman Spider-Man team up world. We've got Spider-Ham and Crypto.
Zuli, yeah,
it's a Zuli cover. I'm aware of his like that those like Halloween covers that he's done, right? Mm-hmm. So like that's been cool. I don't think this is one of the ones that I picked. You know?
I only picked one, and that one was the Adam Hughes cover.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, the Campbell cover was weird looking. The what?
Wait, there's the My Comic Shop one, but I think that might be Dodson. Well, anyhow,
I'm going to take a look here. So I have on my list. Yeah, I have the cover Adam Hughes, Supergirl, 1970s, Spider-Woman, 70s cardstock.
Oh,
but they're all $8.99, so I don't want to go overboard.
Yeah. Well, I have that here.
Bingo.
Really, it's another beautiful throwback cover as well. In fact, Leftheros and I don't know who else he's chatting with. Leftheros and Sam are actually chatting about these covers right now, unaware that I'm chatting about them chatting about covers.
You can just tell that Adam Hughes really, really, really likes Supergirl.
Oh yeah, you can tell. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. All right, moving out and around, we're back to Invincible. And I picked the Doc
Creepy
Shack
looking
DC
cover.
one and Spider-Man Noir for the Marvel one. Ooh. You'll believe that a dog can fly and a ham can cook. All right. Department of Truth number 36, Scarlet Woman and Omni-Man cover depiction by Martin Simmons, part of the Invincible Team Up Month variant. It's absolutely suits the Department of Truth motif, that is for sure.
The woman in red never looked so frightening.
Truly.
If she's teaming up with Omni-Man, we're all in trouble.
Right? And like, well, actually, right? Like, is she like taking over his mind right here? Or, you know, like, again, there is no real team up, but it is a frightening thing. It's a frightening gesture as to what would it look like if those two worlds coexisted.
I mean, we got a hint back before he fled Earth for the first time.
Yeah. Because what a dangerous man he was. Now, this next one, I feel like is going to hit home for a lot of people. It's G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, number 24. Firefly cover depiction by Chris Mooneyham. Reprints the first appearance of Firefly, Zartan, and Wild Weasel. It is the Hama Files edition. And if you have not experienced these reprints, basically you get the facsimile of the book, but there's a note, there's like feedback from Larry Hama at the end of each issue. Johnny, welcome. Johnny's comic stuff. So I appreciate that. I feel like that's a new. It gives a little toothiness to the reprints, you know. Now here's one that I feel like we're going to be talking about, and it's I Hate Fairyland, also known as Fuck Fairyland. And it's the Star Wars Return of the Jedi movie poster homage by Scotty Young. Okay, so we got Scotty Young on story, Scotty Young on the cover.
Penultimate issue to 50. It should be a big issue because, like any other thing, whether it's Game of Thrones or even most comics that know that it has like 10 issues or 12 issues, if it gets to the second to last issue, all the big stuff is going to go down there in issue 12 or issue 10, the final issue. That's always going to be the letdown from the story. But if it's going to continue on, it'll be the end of that story and maybe some premonitions of the next story coming up.
Right, or it's going to be all the big reveals happen here, and then issue 50, it's like, ah! But you're right. Those issue 11s, those issue 49s, they're all the Empire Strikes Back issues.
Always, every single time. I mean, if they're a good writer, and well, let's face it, Scotty Young, I kind of like him better as a writer.
I do like him better as a writer. I do. And again, here's Scotty Young again, another cover variant for Invincible Team Up Month. So I think I'm going to be getting every issue. I think I'm going to be getting every cover of I Hate Fairyland number 49. I guess that's just in my future. Next up, this one was not on my radar, but I think it's fun. Decent art space. Think he's been overused, and he's not even using his original style. He's using this new technique, and I'm like, his true art. It's so good. If I hit the millions, I will pay him to draw a series like with his regular style. All right, Mark Spears.
I'm sure he loves me.
He will. Monster and the Wolf number 3 punk variant series by Mark Spears.
That's what I ordered.
Yeah, like I don't know, like not on my radar, but this is a cool cover.
I mean, the B and C covers, while they're nice, they just look like ones I've seen before. And the cover A, I'm always going to get the cover A just because all Mark Spears books, this is cover A, is just a non-starter. I'm always going to get it. But of all the others, this is the one that actually looked kind of unique.
Absolutely.
That is the first appearance.
Exactly. And therefore, first cover appearance.
Woo!
All right, this next one, we're going to be switching gears a little bit. Story isn't actually that bad. Interior art is eh. I mean, I've been okay with the story so far, and the art is less jarring for me now than it was like when the story started. As far as Monsters and the Wolf. All right, next up, it's Superman Day 2026, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, #1 cover B. It's the Supergirl and Crypto foil variant by Gerald Perel. I'm not sure I needed this in my life, but I
do.
I feel like I'm going right after it.
This must have been added on FOC towards the end because I don't even have that on my my order list here.
It can't right. It was added towards the end because again, it's for Superman Day, so it's that weird overlap that nobody's asking for.
But we'll take it.
Absolutely. I mean, I know I'll enjoy it.
I'll take it because I have a problem.
We have the same problem. All right, next up, more of Superman Day. It's Superman #1, depicted by Nick Dragotta, and it's real Superman by Nick Dragotta. And it's a reprint of Superman #1 from 2023 with Joshua Williams' story. Interesting way to go about this, but yeah. And again, I guess I'm going to be suckered right into this.
Kind of like, I'm not sure if it was this FOC or last, but there's supposed to be a third print of DC All-In Special where they reverse the covers, and now it's already going for $35 online, despite the fact it's not even out yet. Just like Nectar #1. It comes out this week.
I know. And what do we even know? I don't even know anything about Nectar #1. And other than like, oh, look, it's already pre-selling for a bunch of money. Okay.
At this point, I no longer care because it seems like it's Agretsuko all over again. And if I look at my CLZ right now, that book that was once going for like $50, CLZ's telling me it's $1. So I don't care what you tell me about Dork or White Sky or any of this. Check back in with me in a year or two. If the price still holds, fine, I'll take it all back. But something's fishy.
You know what? I'm not going to stir that pot tonight, but I have feelings. All right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #17. This is another Mark Spears. It's cover C. Freddie Williams the second interior art. I mean, I think it's a great looking Turtles cover for sure.
And he hasn't done a Turtles cover before yet, has he?
No,
I don't think so.
So yeah, I feel like that's all the more reason to snatch this one up.
It's like, hey, I do all this horror stuff. Hey, can he do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Yes, sir, he can.
I'm sure he would love to. Kevin, how are you, sir? All right, next up on FOC, it's Venom 256, but it's the depiction of Richard Parker Venom from the Ultimate Universe. Very interesting. Interesting play and technique here, you know?
And they're doing these ultimate farewells on all the different ones. So they have it on Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate X-Men. You have Peach doing a cover on that. So, yeah, that's how they're ending it.
I mean, it's something. And I'm sure this is not going to be the end for the Ultimate Universe. And back to the Quintessence War for Void Rivals, except it's also an Invincible team-up variant cover. This time with Thrag on the cover. Yeah. You know what's funny? Of all the characters, I absolutely could see Invincible's I could see the Viltrumites in the Energon universe really wreaking havoc.
It would feel appropriate, especially now that we have Kirkman writing on Transformers, that he could easily, if he wanted to, envelop all of that, because all he'd have to do is just introduce Tech Jacket in Transformers, and now we have that connective tissue.
It's true, but I feel like that's not what they're going for.
No, probably not. When they run out of ideas, when they ask themselves, hey, do you like money? Yes, sir, I do. Let's just add in Tech Jacket and say, fuck it, part of the Invincible universe. I love money.
Yeah. And speaking of loving money and having an unhealthy relationship with it, here's White Sky number 2, cover C, featuring Invincible and Violet in a Invincible Team Up Month cover by Jean-Paul Mavina. I'm sorry. Mavina, I'm going to say. Anyhow, I love this cover, and I just know that I'm gonna be fighting for this cover. I already know the fight is on.
It'll probably be $30 before noon on day of release.
That's what I'm guessing. That is what I am guessing. There's still a few opportunities to do some pre-order team up pack stuff, but it's getting tight.
Let your LCS know, folks. I'm sure they should order it, but if they are, it's probably for themselves.
And let me tell you something about your LCS. My LCS, he has told me flat out that if you want to be sure to have it, to get him that information by Thursday night, because Thursday night is when he does his FOC. And it's Sunday, which means he's been done his FOC. And he said it's really hard to get FOC in at the end. Because you're ordering through Lunar, you're ordering through Penguin, anyhow. The point is, it's not like the old days. So it's it's a little harder, and stuff just does not land at the last minute like it used to. But then again, what do I know? I mean,
it's print to order.
Is it print to order?
From what I hear, whatever we're ordering, that's how much is really printed and given over to shops. So if shops are ordering extras, it's usually like 1, 2, 3 copies for the shop. Okay. And it's usually going to be a cover A, not so much the variants, unless they believe, like one of these things here, people are going to be coming in all day, calling them for a particular cover. And certain ones you just know, like this one's probably going to be one of those types of covers. But if all of those Invincible variants drop on the same day, it's kind of like the Oscars when you have 4 people nominated for Best Actor and they're all from the same movie, and it goes to the other person just because they're all fighting against themselves.
Terrible. Hey, look, it's Dork number 2, second print, for those who missed out.
And the second issue isn't even out yet.
Second issue of the smash hit fantasy series about a half dwarf, half orc who wields a powerful magical shield. All right, Johnny says, my LCS has like 9 to 10 stores and they buy a ton of copies of stuff, so I usually get lucky on one-offs and oddballs. Left Arrows did come in. Yes, Left Arrows, yes! Good evening, sir. We're going through a lot of your FOC and some other random things that we have found. Next up, what have we got? We got Flora, and I've reminded everyone that they can go over to comiclegion.ca, okay, and get a discount on their first order. So I want you to know I have been reminding people of how it goes. Next up, it's Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre #1 second print. First, it's a Marguerite Sauvage cover. So right there, you're scoring brownie points with me. The cover is scoring, just because Marguerite, the cover is scoring brownie points. It is a great cover. Thoughts, my friend?
Thoughts is that Mike's... I'm going to be saying this a lot tonight, so I don't want to sound bitter, but of course, I live in Florida. I live in Miami. Of course, I'm going to order this, and of course, my comic shop skipped me on it, like they've been skipping me on everything lately. So because I've been skipped, I no longer care about this series. So I can't really speak on it.
If you want time to care, you could go to comiclegion.ca now, or comicnation.us and get yourself 15% off of this, and you'll be guaranteed to get your stuff. Just there you go.
Yeah, had I have done that to begin with, instead of, doing the right thing, placing my FOC order and then having them go, yeah, well, no, I guess it didn't come in, or maybe this guy he fell asleep too early, so he didn't get the order, and it's been happening for a month. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find something else.
He's talking right to you, sir.
Yeah.
He's calling to you, Rob. He's calling to you.
I'm looking around.
I mean, just look at all my precious Superman, Spider-Mans. Just all there. Oh, wow, that Detective Comics is good looking, too. I was not expecting that.
Detective has been good. It's just been consistent.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Detective has been, like, the best for a long time in Batman. Just my opinions. Anyhow, back to Murder Drones.
Yep, there's another one.
You would have never known. Oh, which are my favorite? Oh, do you want to know my favorite covers in Superman? Hold on. Let's go over there. All right. So first off,
A and B.
Wait, am I? Yeah, right. A cover, I love it. The B cover, I like it because, we never get Jim Lee Spider-Man, but I'm not happy with Superman's S. I'm not crazy about Raphael Albuquerque, unfortunately. I like the Clayton. The Clayton Crane one has grown on me. It just, the first time I saw it, it didn't feel right, but now I'm kind of digging it. I love Olivier Coipel as a human being, and that's a good cover. I'm amused by the Jimmy one, but it's not a must-have. The black suit, I feel like, is everybody's number one. Black suit Spidey, black suit Superman. I feel like that everybody has to have this one, and it's Gabrielle Dell'Otto. The Mitch Gerard's one is cute. The Supergirl Spider-Woman one, I already saw you looking at it. That one's great. I love it. Like, it's just beautiful. Superman Spider-Man here. What is this? J. Michael Janin. I love this one. I used it as the freaking thumbnail for tonight. I think Red Sun Spider-Man and Spider-Hulk is cute. I'm not super crazy about it. The Arthur Adams one is not Arthur Adams' best, man. Like,
I would not know that's Arthur Adams if you didn't tell me.
Right? Like, it is not delivering. It is not firing Arthur Adams cylinders. Art Germ, banger.
Yeah, but it looks really overly computerized for some reason.
Yeah, but at least I know he's legit,
Yeah.
And he always shows the work too. And then we got this J. Scott Campbell cover, which I think everybody is going to be in love with. The Scott Kobelish one, I like it a lot, and it's one of the ones I picked. Superman over here, Joshua Middleton, I like this one a lot. I think that one's great. Definitely made it to my list. Yes, Nakayama made it to my list. Yes, Daniel Samper made it to my list. Okay. Yes, Rafa Sandoval made it to my list. Okay.
Ordering.
Yeah. The Doc Shaner Supermobile versus Spidermobile. I didn't know I wanted this until I saw it, so it made my list. Jeff Spokes Superboy and Spider-Punk, very cool. This should make it to everybody's list, okay? The Power Girl and Black Cat should be on everyone's list. Crypto didn't make it to my list, but this wraparound Jorge Jimenez made the list. The foil variant made the list. The blank made the list. So there are all of my love affairs with that. Look at this. Enter Legion Always and get an extra 10% off for a total of 30% off on all Spidey Soups books this week, FOC and next. There you go, sir. There you go, Rob.
Which, just look at those prices over there and think to yourself, 30%, that's going to be really helpful, because how many covers did Cliff just say he wants?
And I ordered them already.
He's going to need that discount. Shop I'm going to doesn't give a discount. So yeah, I am really putting considerations around.
I'm not gonna be disrespectful to anybody. All right. Look at this. That's why we did it. I'm just saying, I went to my lover. Okay, I went to my online lover where I got 35% discount on my Superman Spider-Man books.
Where do I find an online lover?
You just did. Letheros is your online lover right here.
Well, hi then.
Yeah. And also the only reason I can't give you my online lover is because my online lover already cut off. They already cut off their FOC.
No, I'm good for right now because I'm just going to have to wait and see on this next week.
Yeah. No, Batman's always good. Murder Drones. Okay. This popular web series that was kind of flying under the radar for a lot of people. And you're going to be hearing a lot more about that this week. But yeah, and I just love how Izzy got slapped around twice about Murder Drones. And then it was like, oh my God, people are really talking about this. It's like, damn right they're talking about Izzy. So yeah, Murder Drones.
It's a popular series. People know what it is. It should have been something that I got. And of course I didn't get it. I ordered it, but I knew about it. And yeah, it's kind of like hearing if for some reason K-pop Demon Hunters was coming out with a comic book, you should order that because it's very popular. And like anything else, whatever common pop property is very, very popular. It's like a Venn diagram. You're going to be having people from that end of the niche spectrum coming in saying, hey, I want that too, along with the comic collectors. And now a book that was $3.99 is going to be $30, $40, $50 because now we're competing with the K-pop Demon Hunter fans or the Murder Drones fans.
Well, Murder Drones is now streaming on Amazon, and you have this your last chance to get second printing. So get out there, folks.
Listen to Cliff.
Narco #1 selling for $20. I don't know.
I believe it. I believe it.
All right, this next one I hope I don't get shut down for. Rafael Garcia, Henchman #1, and you said this cover is by who now?
Daniel Mendoza. He is the artist of everybody else knows about Zombie Tramp. It's been around for a really long time, and this is going to be a black bagger. And if people pay attention to Nectar this week, the black bag version of that is going already more for than the cover A. The cover A is going for about 40. The black bag going for about 60, 80. I'm looking at this and going, Dan Mendoza has his fans, and people are going to want this. I'm looking at it and go, I want it.
All right, very good. Oh,
see?
Sold out at distribution already.
And I put it on FOC, which means I'm damn well not going to get it.
Damn.
Just like this. Horley.
All right, Dead by Daylight. Tell me about this.
So it looks like this is going to be, I was thinking it was, but I guess I was wrong. It looks like because this was called, hold on a second, let me pull this back up on my FOC. Dead by Daylight, this is, I'm going to add it right here. So this is Hillbilly. I thought Hillbilly was one of those Eric Powell properties, but just looking at the cover itself and Alec Horley being a longtime horror artist, I was absolutely going to get this just for the cover alone.
I mean, I can't blame you. I'm not that big of a horror fan, but I want to make sure all bases are covered. It is a great looking cover. I will definitely say that. Definitely. All right, and of course, last, because I love this cover so much, I want to spend more time with it. Superman Spider-Man #1, the 70s cover featuring Supergirl and Spider-Woman. And he's saying, Johnny's saying this is a video game for the other character, for Dead by Daylight.
Okay, that would make sense.
That would make sense.
Anything that's a video game, just like that Venn diagram I was talking about earlier, you're going to have more people coming in from that industry saying, yeah, I want that because I love the game.
It's very true. It's very true. All right. Actually, I'm going to just go to their FOC right now. We're going to see what's left over there.
Abattoir.
I ordered
that.
Yes. Martian Manhunter, which of course comes to an end with issue 12, I believe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Some very sexy Absolute Wonder Woman 18. And again, you're right. This one just stands out more. The Jasmine Fury one.
I mean, I like Kendrick. It's a nice cover, but by comparison of the two, I just prefer the Putri. 80.
Dead by Daylight is a game and second series. All right. Lady F. All right. We got Alice Forever After. We got Alien, King Killer.
Oh, has the Malif cover finally presented itself? Because before it was saying coming soon.
Alex Maleev. Well, there we go. We have a cover.
All right. How does it look? Is it worth me ordering it? Because I actually ordered it. Market has changed. People don't care for dork indies. Pretty funny. I mean, I get it.
We're going to see long-term where things really are.
Yeah, as JD would put it, wait 6 weeks, wait 6 months.
Yeah. Where will it be next year? Betty and Veronica pinup special. This is hilarious.
Dan Carlo, Dan Parent. Nice.
All right. Astrobots. Every once in a while, a copy of a back issue or something from Tomorrow Publishing will grab me. Second printing on Captain America #7.
Because random ass issues of Captain America right now, like issue 6 is going for $20, $30, and issue 7 is already going for about $10, $15. So yeah, we're at second print. Of all the Marvel titles, this is one of the better ones.
Yeah.
At least because it's consistent. But then again, it's Chip Zdarsky.
Carmen Redclaw. I believe she's part of the Hellboy universe.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, see Tomorrow Publishing, comic book creator for number 44, Carmen Infantino. All right. Conan looking good. Conan the Barbarian #30 here. This one I really like. I love an action cover. And then Electric Youth, I know nothing about. It's from Massive Publishing. It's already on issue 3, so I feel out of it.
Yeah, I can say the same thing about Critterverse. I don't talk shit about anything that I don't know anything about.
Yeah. All my precious Superman covers. I do know there's that Conan Son of Tooth coming out. I think it comes out this week. And it's a beautiful one. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Definitely a Cliff cover because I like action. All right, more Dead by Daylights. Oh, look, there's a gory bag variant, folks.
I would probably get that one. It would not be a bad idea. But how much is the cover price on it?
$5.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's it. That's without your additional discount.
I mean, a lot of those black bags are going for $9.99. So unless they change it before day of release, that's great.
It's absurd, man. Absurd.
Oh, and here comes that Deadpool cover that I ordered that, of course, it's going to come in because only I give a shit about Death's Head.
Yeah. Look at that. It's not too late. And then we got Death Fight #2. Now, here's something that I did. I swore Death Fight was going to get some traction in all of this indie heat, and I'm disappointed. Well,
there's that one cover going for about $15-$20 right now.
Yeah. There is, again, another issue 2 has an Invincible crossover cover.
Because, of course, it does.
Yeah. Then we got Department of Truth, which was covered. I love this Detective Comics freaking cover. Beautiful cover. By, what is this, the Mike Janin? Beautiful. I do like seeing Batman, Black Canary, and Green Arrow together. That's neat. The foil box cover, foil box corner art, corner box art. Jesus, Cliff. I enjoy those very much. I don't think I can afford all these, but I'm down for it. We got Doctor Strange at #5. Luciano Vecchio cover. Hello, that is for me. Look at Escape from Skull Island. I mean, like, actually, both covers are pretty great. Oh my god, it feels like a never-ending FOC. The Eternals. Here's all the covers. I do like Dale Eagleham. Oh man, sugar. Everyone Loves a Jewel Thief by Aaron Campbell, and there's a Tim Seeley cover. Oh snap! Ignition Press has got me again. Eerie Magazine #9. Pharaoh with
all the Trish Forstner covers. I'm ordering just because Trish.
Yeah. Ferocious #5. I don't know anything about it. I'm just gonna try and not. Final Boss. That's another one I really enjoy. And of course, I'm gonna get the Invincible Team Up one. But I may be getting the Cedric Nocon one as well. Flash. I don't know what we're doing with the Flash.
Flash has been good, but then again, there's also that issue.
No, but Mark Waid is leaving. It's killing me. He's leaving.
Oh. Well, in that case, but at the same time, take a look at that cover C that does have the Showcase 4 homage, and it's Brian Bolland, and it's not like he's getting any younger. Don't tell him I said that.
I know, but that is a good cover. What? ACO Eternals. Department of Truth and Invincible. We did look at that earlier. We talked about it at length earlier. But we did not talk about Final Boss. Kirkman already has had some success with Invincible covers, so I feel like this is going to be a big deal for him too. More of the hippopotamus. Look, issue #2.
I mean, was it any good? It sounded interesting, if not anything.
It was very Cocaine Bear. Very Cocaine Bear.
I thought that was entertaining. Was it good? No. But was it entertaining? Very entertaining.
ACO is underrated.
He's the one that's doing all those covers on the Superman crossovers with the cover Fs or G or really down there on the alphabet.
Oh, wait, I went too far away from the Eternals. No.
Oh, you're there.
Here's his variant.
Bingo. Very blacklightish.
Yeah, but I like the color.
Oh, me too. And I'm colorblind, so.
Right. I was going to say, if you're colorblind and you can see it, then you know. I
was going to say, I'm colorblind, but I didn't know how to finish that sentence.
Yeah. Look, more homophile editions of stuff. So I love the variant cover to 24. We already talked about it. Of course, I really enjoyed that original issue as well. I remember it fondly. Romeo and Juliet and Godzilla. Why are we doing this? I don't understand, but apparently it's here.
Watch. No one orders that and it becomes an $80 book just because who wants to order Romeo and Juliet and Godzilla? And it turns out to be a masterpiece. So just watch.
Great. You've now convinced me that I should probably get it. Green Lantern #33.
Godzilla in hell.
Green Lantern #33 is the 600th issue. So the A cover, I can imagine. The spot foil box cover, I like. This wraparound Scott Koblish legacy cover, it just sounds like it might be a fun idea.
Koblish has been getting better at these covers, and he's been doing it for more than almost 2 decades at this point, starting back from like the Deadpool with all those, the most amount of characters of all time. It's like he went, hey, you see what George Perez did? I'm going to do that now. Spiritual successor. Yeah, I get it.
It's true. Gunslinger Spawn, which of course always looks good. And there's Harley, and then there's the big Harley one, #6. There, actually, the Nakayama Red looks good too.
Yes, it does.
But I'm not going to
give D cover. Oh my God, that looks brilliant.
Yeah, I'm just sticking to Gilliam March. Just sticking to it. Hello Darkness is not on my radar, but it is Frizen. and Puebla. So beautiful covers. Of course, we already talked about Honor and Curse Eternal, which is apparently going to be a 12-issue series.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Hyde Street we talked about. I Hate Fairyland we discussed, but really that's Scotty Young, oh my God, the Star Wars homage. That's what makes it worth it. All these Invincibles and capes are all coming for me. I want them all. Is Ted okay? I completely forgot about this series too.
There's the one that I ordered for Justice League Unlimited. Of course, get the A cover because it's Mora, but that B cover, oh my God, are you kidding me?
It's so good. I hope this means that this Beetle and Booster Gold are sticking around. The Autumn in Wonder Woman's hand, Green Lantern and Star Sapphire hanging out. Look at this beautiful cover of my girl Vixen. Come on. And they gave her for Women's History. Women's History Month Vixen cover.
Is it a Virgin variant, or is that's just the picture for now?
That's just a picture for now. But it's probably a minimal, minimized logo cover, I'm going to guess.
Oh, look at that Dan Mora foil variant.
Yep. Beautiful again. Wonder Woman and the Red Tornado.
And that last Harlemite kind of looks good.
Supergirl #1 DCU variant. I'm not going to say no, Lady F. I'm not going to say no. Scotty is serious business on both of his IHF covers. That is true. Put it in the clip file. Put it in the clip file. Thank you. All right. Logan, Black, White, and Blood is happening. More Monster and the Wolf. Okay, I'm digging the vampire cover, and I'm digging the punk cover.
I mean, I like the vampire cover. I've just seen it before. It even kind of reminds me of the first issue where it just spots like on Dracula. But the A cover and the D cover, especially that D cover, those are going to be the big ones.
All right, Miss Truesdale. Oh, Murder Drones, the reprint and #2, both on FOC. Murder Podcast, the new Space Age, which is not on my radar, unfortunately. Nova is always on my radar. Yes.
Oh, and you don't know, do you?
Oh my God.
They're ending it early, just like they're ending Stephanie Phillips' run on Planet She-Hulk, where even the issue after she finishes with issue 6, it was supposed to go on longer because they were planning on doing everything with Dan Abnett and Imperial, but they just shut the whole line down.
Yes, Marvel, boy, they've been making the greatest decisions.
Yeah, no, they're not. No, they're not.
Letheros is like, I was broke 3 pages ago. Oh, sir, I understand. Power Rangers. Power Rangers always has beautiful covers. That's usually it. You know? And there's alternate universe Green Ranger Rita. I love that. Skinbreaker, I love. That's like, why aren't we all talking more about that book? Yes to Skinbreaker. Spawn the Dark Ages. Spirit of Shadows, #1, 3rd printing. All right. Good to know. Issue 3 is out. It's going to be coming out.
Oh, hold on. What did I just see there? Allocation. That's a dangerous word to use around comic collectors. 3rd printing allocations may occur. That's going to be almost an automatic order there.
Yeah.
That's like catnip to comic collectors.
Lower Decks #18. There is Superman 36. There's also Superboy Prime versus Parasite. Okay. I love this cover.
And he loves Absolute Batman or Absolute Superman. Yeah.
Yeah, I love this cover. Love Torrin Clark. Love that cover. Love the spot foil cover. Love this cover here, the connecting ACO cover. Yes, all day. Love the Roderick Hayes cover where he's reading his own book. Love, 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 love. Then we get another Action Comics #1 on Superman Day.
Did we just get another one?
Yeah, there was
Is
one.
this like the third one in 2 years?
Easily, yes. And then another Superman Day facsimile, this time Supergirl's first appearance.
And we just got another one of those last year.
Yep. Supergirl The World, only $1.66. Interesting. Superman Day, DC Finest Superman Time and Time Again #1, $1.66. So I'm imagining this is a little preview if you want to buy the digest. Very good. Superman Day, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, blank cover. All right. Clayton Crane on Supernatural. More Supernatural. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Always get the A cover, but this time we're all getting the C cover because Mark Spears.
C cover is the winner for sure. The second printing was allocated of that book. Wow. Okay. And we've gone to third printing. Peril of the Brutal Dark, and Ezra Kane Mystery. Okay. The Twilight Zone. Interesting. More Thundercats. And okay. I mean, some of the covers are beautiful, but I'm still not in. TMNT Journeys. Interesting. Tomb Raider. Man, Tomorrow Girl, someone out there at Massive Publishing is like, I'm going to keep trying to make her happen.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, Toxic Avenger, I love it.
I can't believe they're so successful with that Toxic Avenger series that even though the movie didn't quite go the way they thought, there's like, what, 2 ongoing Toxic Avenger series now?
Yeah, Toxic and his team-up book, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Phantom of the Opera, very good, by the way. So I think that one's another mini hit. Vampirella always has fabulous covers. And look, Venom 256. We got the white-on-white Nakayama cover. We got an Ultimate Farewell cover. We got a connecting cover for Spiral. We got a classified cover. Two classified covers.
I ordered them both.
Yeah. And there's Spiral on the main cover. And we've got Void Rivals #28. And of course, this is the one we talked about earlier over here, the B cover. We got a C cover. The F cover, of course, is the team up. All right. The Universal books from Skybound are so immersive and I love it. Okay. I may agree, yes. Voyeur #2, Joelle Jones, second printing. All right. Wade Wilson, Deadpool #1, Jeff Shaw, second printing variant. White
It's
Sky.
It's the same, just with a different color.
Yep. There's our Invincible team up that we've been eyeballing for White Sky #2. Wolverine Weapons of Armageddon. It's a Dan Panosian second printing.
I absolutely ordered that one because just zoom in on that. That is just a brilliant cover. They had it for foil initially, but now we're going to be able to see it in better detail just by being a flat matte, cardstock cover.
It looks good. It looks good. It does not look good when I opened it to another tab, so I'm going to leave it alone. We also have another white-on-white Nakayama. It's for X-Men. Look at that Mystique. There we go.
Oh, I'm looking.
I might be sold on her. Giuseppe Camicoli variant for X-Men 28 with Cyclops. And then, of course, another Luciano Vecchio just to drive me crazy and make me broke. And a Peach Momoko Ultimate Farewell variant for her Ultimate X-Men. And that has brought us to the end of that list. I don't even remember what else I was going to talk about. All right, we usually have higher res super high res images. Not sure what happened. OCD fixing it. Oh my God, you poor guy. But yeah, actually, some of the high-res images I pulled up earlier, I had pulled from their website. So I thought that was.
And just look, an hour and 10 minutes for just FOC. Why? Because there's just so much of it.
There is so much, but and actually, I want to be fair. I think most of it was really good.
Yeah.
This was definitely one of those FOCs where I'm like, oh my goodness, I actually kind of want this stuff. I shouldn't. You know what I mean? I was like, that just
Hopefully you're not an Invincible fan, or else.
But I am an Invincible fan. Yeah, I am an Invincible fan. I'm screwed.
May your bank account rest in peace.
Yeah, I started as a Superman fan, and that's where I got in the most trouble, was being the Superman fan. So, I know we said we would do some showing off. I won something from Sector. Sneaky good is the best good. I think so. So Sector 2815, I won for Guess That Key a couple weeks ago. So I guess it's time to open it. And also, it's really great when you forgot what you won. So like, it's good. It gets to be a surprise all over again.
Do you remember what it is?
I vaguely recall what it is. I vaguely recall. It's so funny too, because I was like, oh snap, I won. I just got to the point where I just don't expect to win anything anymore, and then that's when it happens.
That's always when the magic happens.
That's always when the magic happens. I gotta switch gears and go into scissors.
And if you're using an X-Acto blade out there, folks, remember, cut away from yourself. Unless you want to go to the hospital, then you cut towards yourself. Don't go to the hospital.
Don't go to the hospital.
Watch the pit, then go, don't go to the hospital.
I wish I won so much that I vaguely remember what I won. That would be great. I don't know. I just have a lot of shit on my mind, so it's not helping.
Well, it's easy. Just start taking Ambien, and I don't advocate for drug use, but take some Ambien and then start getting on eBay or Amazon, and then, a week later, you start getting stuff and go, hey, it's Christmas. I don't remember any of this.
Why are you giving such devastating advice? Stop it.
This horrible advice. Please don't do that. My last name's worse. Don't listen.
My God. This is some beautiful stuff. This is some beautiful stuff. Look at this beautiful foil Batman. This is Absolute Batman number 13. Foil Killing Joke. Foil Night Fight.
Ooh. Colorful.
Foil DCKO.
Oh, nice.
And a foil Action Comics, I believe, first appearance of Lex Luthor.
Yep, Action Comics 23. When he still had red hair before he stole like 30 pies.
This is, oh my God, the 30 pies. This is a really beautiful set. I'm glad that I kind of didn't entirely remember. So shout out to Sector 2815. Go check out Guess That Key every other Wednesday at 9 p.m. on his channel. And you too could win some fabulous prizes. Or hey, maybe you want to just be a contestant and have fun on the show. You never know. And with that, my other big reveal has not arrived. So that will be saved for some later time this week. I do want to remind folks, before I have you do your showing, BCW Supplies, go use the promo code Cliffs Comics, save 10% off on your orders over there, and 5% comes back to me and helps me in the channel out, so I really appreciate it. Also, Black Cat Catwoman Claws Out was originally going to be yesterday. However, I went to Puerto Rico. The 2 slabs that I ordered for this event got returned got returned to sender. I'm very upset about the whole situation, so we will do that this month, and we'll make the best of it. And that is it, sir. Do you have anything to share with us?
Return to sender?
Oh, yeah, it's devastating. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Nothing much, just the origin of Punisher and some dude named Dominic Fortune. But that was my big get for this week. I'm still waiting for another one to come in. That would be Amazing Spider-Man 135 because, as you see back there, how I have the ladder here, I bought a comic collection. And in that comic collection was some great stuff. I finally got everything in a box. I need to go through it probably a second time just to make sure I didn't miss anything. But one of the things that was in the collection that I got was the first appearance of the Punisher that I didn't have. So I went, well, I had just about every other appearance. The only two big ones that I was missing was that and ASM 135. So now I got that and it's settled. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm good.
I love that.
Ready for the movie.
And last but not least, I picked up the Dakotaverse history. So I highly recommend everyone go out there and pick up your history of the DC Universe Dakota incident, and also this straight up covers where they were and what they were up to during all the major DC events.
I ordered that one.
Well, I hope they all come through. All right. It's been an hour and a half. Actually under an hour and a half, but we did really good. I really appreciate everybody getting here. I'm so sorry, my man, that you showed up at the last minute. I love you folks. Thank you for joining us for this quickie whatever, because I'm really sad that I was supposed to be with Lando tonight and he had to cancel. So I was just like, we're going to go stream. You can find my good friend Rob here at Not Near Mint on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok.
Stay away from Instagram. I don't use Instagram.
He may read it just like once a month, though. And
no, I don't. I don't.
Not even that?
I can't open Instagram.
Okay, so just ignore that I went through the trouble of putting the Instagram there. Just pretend.
So look at that same thing that he has for Instagram. I'm the same thing on Blue Sky because it's not run by Nazis, which means I'm not on Twitter, definitely. But I'm also on YouTube at Not Near Mint. I'm also on TikTok at the Real Not Near Mint, not the just Real Not Near Mint, because somebody is also Not Near Mint because my name is Rob Worst.
I love it. All right, folks. Thank you for enjoying this or catch it on the rewind, whatever the case may be. We'll see you all really soon. Please remember to read your comics, and I love you.